Hi, I'm Yasemin. My group examined the fifth grade geometry and measurement and data processing, and we chose Van Hee's geometric level of thinking and Bloom's taxonomy. You already know Bloom's taxonomy. It is the thinking skills. And so I'm gonna talk a little bit about Van Heele. Van Heele explains how students develop geometrical thinking according to their development and the knowledge they already know. It has 5 steps. First one is visualization. They use visual perception and they can understand geometric figures. Second one is analysis. They can analyze properties. Third one is informal deduction. They can be they are aware of the relationships of like between the shapes and they can start following proofs. Um, Fourth one is deduction. They can understand and use axioms, theorems, and do proofs. The last one is rigor. Um, Now they can understand abstract mathematical systems. So it is basically one Healy's thinking levels. Okay. The first part was the general aim, perspectives, and values of the curriculum. So we try to support personal and cognitive development of individuals, and objectives corresponds to 5 strands of mathematical proficiency, Bloom's taxonomy, and 6 principles set by the National Mathematics Teachers Council. Okay, we can pass this. Second part is the position of objectives compared to previous and later objectives in the same grade level. Objectives are placed according to their conceptual roles and complexity. Objectives are constructed onto each as going further. Students first learn the basic geometric terms such as lines, being parallels, rays. Later objectives require learning angles and constructing them, which they will need to recall information about lines. In the shapes, in earlier objectives, they recognize basic shapes. Then they learn their different source and the properties. Later objectives are measurement that they will use the information from previous objectives. Also, they are placed as their complexity increases, triangle and rectangle, then parallelogram and rhombus, then they will learn prisms. About data, first they learn what it means, then they learn how to read it, then the last they learn to evaluate it. Third part, comparing with the previous or next year's. The objectives are sequenced according to geometric level of thinking, as one has suggested. Basic properties of shapes and shapes are taught according to the levels. How? Fourth grade triangles and square. Then in fifth grade we pass to parallelogram, rhombus, but not in detail. And in sixth grade they learn it in details and also their volumes. They learn how to calculate it. About angles, they in fourth grade they learn angle term and simple angles. Fifth grade, they start learning line, parallels, and a bit further again angle properties. And in sixth grade, they learn further angle properties like the deeper. And about length measurement, in fourth grade they learn length terms and basic units. In fifth grade, they learn how to transform them into each other, and in sixth grade, they start calculating area width units. And the last one is data. In fourth grade, they learn what is data. In fifth grade, they learn to evaluate it. And in sixth grade, they learn how to gather data, how to work on the data. Okay, the fourth part, comparing curriculum with previous ones. In 2009, they are similar about their classifying of triangles with respect to edges and angles, but they are different in array of triangles and parallels was included in 2009, but in 2018 objectives. They are not included. In 2013, the content of triangles and squares more similar, like names of polygons, basic factors of polygons, such as diagonal line, angles, corners are emphasized. Number of diagonals of polygons and total interior angles are not involved. About length measurement, same objectives, but converting decimeter to meter or millimeter is new. Conceptual meaning of area, calculating area with centimeter or meter unit, creating different squares, having the same area, and solving problems related to finding area of square are similar. But in 2018 curriculum, it doesn't involve finding of circumference of all polygons. Last part, conceptual and procedural focus. Our curriculum focuses on both like procedural and conceptual perspectives. Like nearly in every objective, we try to give same importance to each. Conceptual focus is like properties of the geometric terms and the object. Need to understand what they represent and mean, be able to connect the relationships between the terms, like perpendicular and perpendicular line segment, and how each other construct the next ones. The procedural focus is on they learn the procedures to construct shapes or to do operations like finding area, and as procedural focus, they learn how to apply it. And for this, in some of the objectives and also in our book, in map book, there are really good activities to provide that like supports students' understandings. So that's all. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.